Sorry, just some problems, but we are live now. Hello, YouTube. So I'm Bia Coimbra. I am 21 years old. I do a lot of things. I am a chemistry student, a tattooist, artist. I do a lot of things. And I've been here on TNT since 2020, I guess. Yeah, 2020. And it's been a long time. And I host TNT since 2020. So it's almost 1 year and a half, almost 2 years. And it's been a long time. So what about you guys? Who can present yourself?
Let me start. So may I? Yeah. So I'm Felipe Vaz. I'm from Porto Alegre, Rio Grande do Sul, the place where we drink chimarrão. Do you know chimarrão? What is chimarrão? It's a beer that we drink here. We are named as gaúchos. So I have a family, my wife and my daughter. I'm a data engineer, analytics engineer in my professional career. And that's it. So thank you.
The next one, maybe Daniella.
My name is Daniella, and I'm a student, and I have to just improve my English speaking. And I think talking is a good way to do this. That's all.
Perfect. And Rashad.
Okay, guys, good afternoon again. So I'm Rogério. I'm 42 years old. I live in a small town named Cosmópolis in São Paulo. I work as a manufacturer analyst, and I have been attending here on TNT since
long
since
time.
the last by the way, next month I will complete 1 year here on TNT. Wow, it's a long time. Yeah. And guys, no shadow of doubt, I could improve my English a lot. I could improve my speaking skills a lot. It is the right place to be to practice our speaking skills. No doubts about it. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here again to practice English with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I
We can see
remember.
you're doing a really good job. So I'm sorry, Bia.
No problem. And what I wanted to say is that I was here during your first times here, and I can see definitely I can see your improvement. It's huge. So talking about the topic, today we are going to talk about the future. The future can be like in 1 minute or 10 years, or I don't know. The future is the future. So I don't want to talk about the future in a specific way. I wanted to talk about the future in general, right? So can you see the questions in the chat? Yes, all right. So let's start. Guys, are you used to... Oh, I forgot to say something. If you have any questions about the topic, you can just say like, we are not obligated to follow this order of questions, and we are not obligated to follow these questions. You can create your own questions and feel free to do it. So are you used to making plans for the future, like for tomorrow, plan your day, or how will you be in 10 years? Are you used to do that? Who can start?
Let me try. The first again. Well, we talked maybe 10 minutes ago about it. So we have been planning things for the next year in our moment minutes ago, my wife and I. So we like to do things like this, not because we will reach this plan, but to be aligned, to be together, as a team, you know, as a group of people doing things for quality life purposes and things like that. So we do.
That's awesome. I think that when we plan the other day or the other year or the other decade, we we work as a team, as you said, but I think that we can stay close to what we want to reach, you know. For example, I don't know, I want to be a superstar in 1 year. So that's my target. And when I plan it, I have to work for it, you know, so I stay close to my dream. So I think that's something interesting. What about the others?
Okay, well, guys, I forgot to say, but I'm married, and about me, this year, my wife and I, we made a deal. In this year, we don't wanna owe anything to the bank. You know, I don't know if you know what I mean. For example, we used to use our special check a lot in the last years. To be told, in the last over the last years, and guys, it's not so bad, you know. It's not so, sorry, it's not so good, because you owe a lot of money to the bank, always, you know. And always they charge a lot of tax about this, you know, because you are using this special check a lot. And in this year, we had a plan. We made a deal to not use the special check in this year. We try to do that because it's not healthy for our financial, you know. And yeah, in this year we made a deal, and we don't want to owe anything to the bank. We want to save some money. I think it's important to start save some money, because we never know what the future holds for us, for us. And yeah, it's hard sometimes, because we had children, and children used to ask things a lot for us. For example, my son, he wants a PlayStation 5. Man, it's crazy. It's impossible. It's so expensive, you know. No way. I asked for him, Rafael, please wait a moment. We have to think about it, because here in Brazil it's so expensive. And yeah, but this year we have a deal. We have the deal to do not owe anything to the bank.
That's a huge thing, because I think that in this quarantine we had to think more about money, because things were getting crazy, and we had to think more about it, because everything is expensive now. Everything, even, I don't know, a candy that you buy in a random store is expensive. Everything is expensive. So we had to plan what we want to do with our money, and wait, as Rogério said.
And all this thing about uncertainty, also, we try to, our mindset is changing, I think,
Definitely.
in these times of pandemic. So pretty nice.
And what about you, Dani?
I was not used to make plans, but this year I bought a daily planner to see if it really works. I'm making little goals every week, and That's it.
Uh, I am not an organized person, like at all. And sometimes I try to do the same thing. I try to organize myself um, with paper lists or apps, everything I try, but somehow it gets a moment that I stop it, and I'm not proud of it, but I do. I just stopped using this and I stopped to organizing myself. But in this year, I said to myself, I will try to organize the next week, the next month, the next day. I would try to organize my life, and oh, I could do this for a week. So I have to continue it now. All right. So next question: what kind of sci-fi movie will the next will be the future? How do you think, guys? Will be like Matrix or Terminator, iRobot, Jurassic Park?
May I? Another
Please.
first. There's a series on Netflix, I think. I don't know. Called Mr. Robot. It's a guy that is a developer, a programmer in the security field that use a lot of and know a lot of social engineering, and there's a lot of power in organization and things like what a hacker can do in the society as a whole. So this is a good way to see the present that we are living nowadays. And but if we start to think like more artificial intelligence or disaster movie, we could think like a Matrix, not a Terminator. I think who could explode the Earth? I don't know. Why do that? I don't think in things like that. But well, that's it.
What about the others?
Well, guys, I can tell you that I work in a factory that produce smartphones for Motorola brand here in Brazil, and I have been working there since 2006, guys. And yeah, a long time. And guys, throughout this time, I could see a lot of changes there. For example, we used to have a person to take our materials or goods to the manufacturer for the people produce their smartphone. But guys, now they are replacing for the simple positions. They are replacing people for the machines. Now we have a machine, a kind of robot to take the materials to the or manufacturer. Guys, it's crazy. It's crazy because we can deny it. They are replacing people for the machines because the machine don't complain about anything. Machine don't take vacations. They don't need to pay the machines. Guys, it's crazy because by the way, because of that, I'm studying now. I'm learning English. I'm learning new skills to try improve my career because, guys, I can see that in the future, they for the simple positions they are replace everything for the machines, and I can make a kind of analogy with matrix, the move matrix, because we were replaced for the machines in this kind of move, and yeah, it's crazy sometimes because they are replacing people for the machines. People are losing their jobs. People used to get sick, and then the company has to pay them a lot of money, and for the machine they don't need to do nothing, not at all, no way. And I think it's very important for people to be aware, to be prepared for the future, because we are losing our jobs for the machines. And I can make analogy about the move matrix. In the future, I'm afraid that we will be replaced for the machines. Okay.
Things are getting things are changing really fast, really, 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 really fast.
Technology is
Today
dominate.
it is. Today we have jobs that we didn't have like 10 years ago, and 10 years ago we had jobs that we don't have today. So we have to reinvent ourselves to, I think in everything in our life we had to reinvent things because things are changing really fast. What about you, Daniella?
I think the same. In the future will be like a Matrix, the new Matrix, and the movie, yeah, and they like the movie Don't Look Up. This represents reality as well.
Yeah, I think, have you ever saw the series Black Mirror? I think the future would be like some episodes of Black Mirror, because I think they can, in this series they can bring different topics like that we live today in a different way, like in the future. So I think they really represent what we are going to be somehow. Not some episodes, some they are just crazy, and I think it won't happen. I hope it won't happen, but yeah, I think Black Mirror is a good example.
And this is closely related to Mr. Robot. I have never watched Black Mirror, but in Google searching, it's pretty close to Mr. Robot.
Got it. It is interesting because we have different episodes with different stories. So everything is changing during the episodes, and I think that interesting. They create different kinds of future that we might live or not. So I think that it is a really good example about it. What will you use your English for in the future? Tell me, guys. It can be like tomorrow, 10 years, next week. You decide. What will you use your English for?
Well, in my case, I'm pretty sure that I will use English to improve my career, because as I told you before, I work in an international company. Thank God for that. And guys, our goods come from China. Our goods come from China, and you use English to communicate. English is an international language. We can't deny it. I started to learn English 2 years ago, and I fell in love with this language because and by the way, I turn on my light to English. The only YouTube channel that I follow nowadays is TNT in Portuguese. All the others, all of them are in English nowadays. And yeah, I think it's important because, as I told you before, um technology is dominate almost everything in the future, and English is the differential. In my company, they used to ask for people if they speak English, if they have another skills, because it's important, because you used to have trade with India, China, and other countries, and English is very useful for us, and we can deny it. With no English, you achieve almost anything in your life, and I mean, of course, you need to be prepared in other areas, but English is essential nowadays. Okay.
Awesome. The next one, maybe Daniela. Hello, Dani. So Felipe, please.
May I? There are some reasons to use English, and as Rogério said, English is that thing that is fundamental in our life. Since my dad told me, my mom, but there's something pretty nice to think about English in the future, in the present also, really related to pandemic, because think about that. We are at home at this time, or maybe our family are close to us. My wife and my daughter are in front of me at this time, and what kind of things may I teach my daughter that has that is 6 years old, about language, about understand what I'm talking about, even if she didn't have any English class at this time, but she's hearing me speaking in another language. So this is something that is my purpose, to bring this to my home, and bring this idea that not everything is in Portuguese, and we need to be, as Rogério told us, to be prepared to speak, to put our face in front of a camera in these new days. So this is my first purpose. The second purpose of use English is to be prepared for professional career, for this path that we don't know about tomorrow. Sometimes we are working as a data engineer, and we will play our role like this, but 3 or 4 months ago, we have a new technology, a new way of doing the things, and we need to start to speak in Chinese. So all this transformation to learn something new is one thing that this English experience gives me. So to be open-minded about this. So this is my 2 purpose.
Dani, are you there? Daniela?
Yes, I mean, I will use it English. Of course, it's using my career. That's it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
The purpose is using English in my career.
Got it. So there's something that I wanted to share that reminds me when Philip told us about his daughter, is that there was a couple here on TNT a long time ago. Now I couldn't remember their names, but something that they said really impacted me is that they started to learn English both because his daughter, yeah, she was a girl. So because their daughter started to have problems with English during school. So they didn't know anything about English. So they started to learn English because of her, to try to help her with her homework in English. So that's something that impacted me so much, because that I remember that until today. And it was a long time ago. And I think that it is really interesting when you are open to learn different things because of some reason, because of a new position in your career, in your company, or to help your daughter, or to, I don't know, to travel, anything. So I think it is really nice when you start something with a point that you want to reach, and I think that's really nice. Today, I want to use, today, no, in the future, I want to use my English for probably to travel. I've never been outside of Brazil, so it would be a really huge experience for me. It's something that I really want since I was a child. So I think I will use my English for that. And other thing that I want to say is about what Rogério said. English is something like essential in your lives today. You just can't escape. That's something that it is essential. It's not. You just have to do it, not to survive, but to have a nice life. You have to speak other language. And when I was a kid, I of course I didn't know that was something that I wouldn't imagine. I was a kid, so, but I liked English. It was something that I liked at school. And my parents, they saw that, and they worked hard to have money to make me study in an English course in an English school. And I thank them so much, because in that time I couldn't understand the importance of that, but today I can, and I can communicate, and that's all because of them, and that's awesome. So does anyone want to say something else about it, or can I move to the other question? All right. Do you think houses will be more calm down, environmentally friendly in the future?
Well, I don't think so, unfortunately, because we can't deny it. Everyone would like to live in a comfortable house, with a lot of stuffs. And it's funny because when my wife and I are watching the TV, and sometimes the news talking about this topic, and we thought, well, we need to do something to save the environment, to preserve the environment. But guys, everything around us is made is made with woods, for example, like, look at this, it's wood. Or I don't know how can I say guarda-roupas in English, but guarda-roupas, another thing, tables, windows, everything is made through the woods, and nowadays, exactly. Thank you. And guys, everything is made. We nowadays we have a lot of people building a more and more house, and guess what? You will cut even more or rainforest, to provide them the materials and the goods for them to build the house. And guys, I don't think so. Our future is kind of terrible for us, unfortunately, and because everyone wants to live in a comfortable house. I mean, no one wants to live in a in a house that they don't like, and yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately. Okay.
Well,
I was thinking about what you told us, Rogério, about environmentally friendly. But this is regard climate change and things like that. Oh, this could be something like have to have houses that have more automations and things to bring us a place that we that are friendly to we use this space, things like that. And when you said no, I don't think. Wow, this is blow my mind. But yes, I got your point of view, and I would like to bring you something more like we do a lot of things in our houses, like we wake up every morning and we put some water to boil, and then we start to shower our teeth and things like that. But if you forget to that water that is boiling, could we automate that task and have a more friendly houses to alert us via Alexa? I don't know, but this is the thing that I was thinking about it. So I think yes, we could have this in my perception, but of course, quality of life in houses suggests that we need to buy things, and these things are made from steel and wood. And how could we take care of planet, climate change, and improve the quality of our lives? So yes, so I think this is a point that we need to take care also.
Rogério, do you want to say something else or right? No? All right. And Dani?
I think that houses will not be environmental friendly, but they only will be more intelligent.
Got it. Yeah, that's something kind of sad, I guess, because things are getting worse when we talk about the environment, and we have to do something to stop it. But everything that is environmentally friendly is really expensive. So who wants to do something to save the planet but doesn't have money can't do much things, unfortunately. And those who have money, well, the most don't care. Some yes, but the most part of them don't care. So it's something kind of sad. I don't think that houses will be environmentally friendly, but I think that will be better than today, for example, I will use the example that Felipe gave, that remember, no, let me think. If you are brushing your teeth and you forget the, oh God, I forgot the name.
Boiling water?
No, it's like torneira in Portuguese. Open. I forgot the name of it. What if Alexa, for example, I will just give the same example. What if Alexa close it for you, you know? So you are saving water because of a technology. So I think that might happen, you know. I think that things will be more environmentally friendly, you know. Not, I don't think that will be like the difference will be like huge, like a house, every house that you can say that yes, this house tap water, oh thank you, these events are environmentally friendly, but I think that will be better. So let me think. Number 8, will people live longer in the future? Live like 200 years? 2,000 years? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. Do you think? Some people say that, oh no, this is my time. I got 75 years old and I gotta go. This is too much time here. And in the other side, no. Sometimes people have 100 and a lot of years. And no, don't, don't take me from this planet. So, but if the quality of life could be better, and everyone knows about quality of our lives. So I think to be here, we have a cycle. I don't know if you think like that, but what kind of actions could we do live longer than 100 years? So could we do something better for us and to the others? If yes, and so we need to do something to be here 1,000 years, I think. I don't know, but and think more in the present days. We know that the scientists, the researchers are working on it to understand how our lives are ending. So what kind of things could we do to ourselves? I don't know. Our biology, I don't know how. I'm not a scientist, but I think we will have things because all this comprehension we see in movies. What are in the movies? Of course, there are a lot of knowledge domain that are been working on it. So I think we will.
Well, guys, the question is, will our government pay the retirement for this kind of person who lives 200 years? I don't think so. Definitely, I don't think so. Uh, yes, guys, the truth is, it would be a problem. It would be a problem for sure, because think about it, guys. A person living 200 years, no way. It's crazy, you know. And by the way, guys, when I talk about this topic with my wife, she gets mad at me because she don't like that I'm talk about this topic. But the truth is, nowadays we are more than 8 billion people on Earth. Guys, it's crazy. Do you think that we have a job for everyone? No, no way, no way. I mean, just more poor people, living in a miserable.
Let's close the cameras.
Oh, yeah, I think he froze. Rogério, can you listen to us? Try to close your camera if you.
And they are replacing people for the machine.
Rogério, are there? Hello.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
try to close your camera.
Can you hear me?
Sometimes it get the internet better, So you were saying
Okay.
that it's too much people in misery, right?
Exactly. Because we are more than 8 billion people on Earth nowadays, and we don't have jobs for everyone. I mean, we have just more people living in a poor life. Just few people become rich, and think about, guys, a person living more than 200 years. It would be a problem for us, for our government, because our government will not pay for them a retirement. Yeah, it would be a problem in my humble opinion. Okay.
Got it. And Daniela.
I think it reminds in the movie Don't Look Up when the president goes freeze herself to living in another planet. And I think it will be only possible for the rich because we never have.
Definitely. So I would say that it's not possible. It would be a problem. But I think that maybe more people will live longer, More people will live until 90, years old. Or something like that. More people will live longer. Because I don't know, like I don't know, years ago, like many years ago, people used to live until like the 50s, something like that. And today we have people living until 100. So I think more people will live longer. And I want to ask you something interesting that I'm trying to find because I lost the question. Oh, number 7. How will you change the world? That's the question interesting because you don't need to think about the world in general, but how will you change things in the future? How can you create a better place,
Oh my God, this is a good question. Change the world. This is something that we see like marketing, like an advertise. Change the world. Oh my God, open your door. Start to complain about the things. Ask the government to do things that it don't. And but what is change the world? So, and this is a question that can we change the world? So, if change the world is an action, so we have to do something, not only speak, but sometimes an action to change the world could be something like do nothing. And this is quite ambiguous, I know, because a change is something that we always need that is an action, but change is not the change also. And well, this is a good an open question and really complex, but nowadays change the word for me is like have quality of life for me and the people that are affected by my actions and by my the things that I am providing. So the people that will born here. So this has changed the world to have justice, fair place, and reduce the misery, the poor people, and this is something that we have to work for. And if this is something that is changing. That is changing the world. So we need to do simple things like give what we have for others that are in misery. And so, but change the world in this big word is something something hard sometimes. I don't know, but is it possible if we do simple things? Yeah.
And what about you, Daniela? How will it change the world?
I think it's easier if you try to change our reality and the reality of friends and family, being aware of things we could do, like being environmentally aware. And don't know, I think it's very hard to change the world.
It is definitely. I like to put these hard questions for you because I don't have an answer, but I want to hear your answers. So I think that I agree with you both. I think that we can change in some things that we do in our daily life. You know, we can save water. We can teach good things to the kids in our families. You know, we can I don't know. We can just return a money that someone dropped in the street. You know, in the street. So that's we just can do little things during our daily life, you know, like compliment someone, you know, just make the day of someone like a better day. So I think that we can do that, but we can also do huge things. But as you guys said, it is hard. But we can also do little things. To let me think. Number 9. When will humans live in another planet? What do you think?
Elon Musk. We think about things like that. I think the next 5 years, maybe less. Are we not living in there yet? I think we have some kind of living in there, because we have people studying another planet, so they are living there maybe a week or 6 months, including the travel part and that. So a small quantity of people are living in there, I think. But to scale this, I think we need to do like a bridge to another planet. And this is something crazy because we don't have water in there. How could we have dizer uma árvore de laranja, mas eu não sei como dizer isso. An orange tree there. We need to do that bridge to start to plant things in there, and we don't know how to do it yet. So, but I think in the next years, maybe 5, I don't know, we will build this bridge. Did you see the SpaceX developments and things that are presented in the TV? They are doing a good job, I think. I'm not in that team, but as we can see, we will reach this point in 5 or 10 years, I think.
Got it. That's not an answer that I was thinking about, but it surprises me, so I like it. What about you, Daniela? What do you think?
I think this whole thing is a scam, but I think they will try to do this in 10 years or 20 years. But I don't know if it really works.
That's really nice, because when I wrote this question, I was thinking, oh, they will say like in a, I don't know, 200 years. And then the first person, no, 5. I like it. So guys, we have just 2 minutes, so we are running out of time. We don't have time for other questions. So do you guys like this topic, like this conversation? Tell me. What about you, Dani?
I like it. I think, does anyone have any good sites to do as a text in English?
Oh, that's something that I don't have. I don't have, but you can ask in other meetings that people will probably tell you, but I don't have. Do you, Philip? Nope.
I don't understand the question, sorry.
She's asking for websites to have English exercises. Well,
English
you can
exercise. You can.
Yeah.
May I suggest something?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, BBC Learning English. This is a good way to improve the listening skills, because they have a channel, and the topics in there are in a low. Falado devagar. I'm sorry. So this is a good way to improve the listening.
Thanks, guys.
And bye. And Felipe, did you like this topic?
Yeah, pretty nice. I would like to say thank you, TALKNTALK, Bia, and the people there in the other side of the window in the YouTube channel. So here's a place. Come here, join with us.
Yeah, please. Thank you, Felipe. Thank you, Rogério, that's not here, but you might watching us on YouTube. I don't know. And thank you, Dani, that's not here, but thank you all. And see you in the next meeting. Bye.